floor is open. The way I will do it, without any political indication, I go from right to left, then I will go from left to right, and I will start at the very end, and then work my way down. Yes? Tell your name and who you are.
My name is Halper. I'm working here at the Department of Political Science at the University, and I just want to know, maybe from Mr. Falk, how do you see the chances that the United Nations can significantly contribute to a sustainable and long-lasting solution to that eternal conflict?
Can you repeat?
It would be very good when we use the microphone for the audience and for the document.
I do put the mic again.
Very good.
So my question is to Mr. Professor Falk. How do you see the chances that the United Nations can significantly contribute to a conflict resolution in the area of Palestine and Israel?
Thank you for that question. It's an important one. In my view, the United Nations, if you think of it as an intergovernmental body, doesn't have, it seems to me, direct relevance for a just peace. If, on the other hand, you see it as one of the arenas in the legitimacy war that I was talking about, then it plays an enormous role because it helps to crystallize and mobilize world public opinion. And it helps to create in civil society a sense of purpose and progress and significance. The symbolic role of the United Nations is much more important at this historical stage than its substantive role. And one should appreciate the UN for what it can do without expecting it to do what it can't do.
I'm Palestinian, living in Germany since 12 years. My name is Mahmoud.
Hello?
Okay, my name is Mahmoud. I'm Palestinian from the West Bank, living in Germany for 12 years. I first really appreciate your courage sitting there. Just I'm imagining and asking all of you to imagine just 3 or 2 gentlemen, Palestinian, with black hair, sitting there, and a woman, Palestinian woman with scarf, and talking about Israel. So it is the opposite, the opposite thing, but it's really fantastic. That I appreciate very much that we have that encouragement to talk about Israel. But I want to point out one point that really we appreciate Palestinian guys to talk about the daily life, the suffering of the Palestinians there. Mr. Halper pointed out in a few points, but for me, I am from the West Bank, my fellow is from Lebanon, he is a Palestinian refugee, and the next fellow is from Gaza. And we met just in Germany, not in Palestine, and we will not meet again in Palestine, I'm sure about it. And the other point that Israel is bringing us to a point that we don't have anything to lose anymore, and this is dangerous. They are making out of us fanatical. This is very dangerous. They are grabbing their hands. This is not what I'm asking for the Israelis, for the Jewish people. Please go out and talk about our problem, about solutions, to the accountability, to international law and to the human rights. Talk about it. Talk louder about it, please. Thank you.
Of course, you realize this is exactly what Jeff Halper is doing. That's what, on portraying your misery, and Professor Falk talking about international law and trying to encourage the Israelis to accept that. Yes, 2 more on this side, and then I'll become a leftist. So, go ahead.
question to Professor Falk. You talked about the responsibility of the civil society, and you mentioned the fall of the war and the Vietnam War and everything like that. And how is the chance that the Israeli peace movement unites and that there will be a peace revolution in Israel?
Yes, although you direct that question to me, I feel Jeff can answer it more authoritatively.
Can I make a suggestion that you begin and he continues?
Okay. I just did. I think that's a very fundamental issue that you raise, but it's also an issue that is, for me anyway, embedded in the deeper mystery of politics. What it is that will somehow cause a meaningful political transformation within Israel that changes the sense of what would bring security, genuine security, to the Israeli people. And I don't know how to answer that, and I'm hopeful of learning how from Jeff.